Since 1972, DVF has defined women's fashion with timeless elegance. Now, they've defined it and redefined it again using AI, virtual fitting rooms, smart wearable tech, and immersive retail experiences. Welcome to Beyond the Brand. I'm your host, Venesulia, and today we step into a world where fashion is not only worn, but experienced, engineered, and intelligently enhanced. We'll see how this iconic brand blends heritage with innovation for the next generation of luxury fashion. It's a brand that has become synonymous with confidence, femininity, and timeless design. But this is not just a story about fashion. It's a story about reinvention, innovation, and the power of staying relevant in a rapidly evolving digital world. Come along as I take you beyond the brand of DVF, founded by Princess Diane von Furstenberg. Let's go beyond the brand.
Our story begins in 1972 with Diane von Furstenberg, a princess and visionary who did not just design clothing, she designed freedom. At a time when women were redefining their roles in society, Diane introduced a garment that would become iconic and timeless: the wrap dress. Simple, elegant, and effortlessly functional, it empowered women to move with confidence, transition seamlessly from day to night, and express individuality without compromise. The wrap dress was not just a fashion statement. It was a cultural one. It symbolized independence, ease, and modern femininity. And almost overnight, DVF became a global fashion force, capturing the spirit of a generation and cementing its place in fashion history. It is one of the most transformative garments in modern fashion history. Designed in the early 1970s, the dress was constructed to wrap effortlessly around the body and tie at the waist, creating a silhouette that was both flattering and functional. What made it revolutionary was its simplicity. It required no zippers, no buttons, and no rigid structure, allowing women to dress with ease while maintaining elegance and confidence. Crafted initially from jersey fabric, the wrap dress moved with the body, offering comfort without sacrificing style. It quickly became a symbol of independence, aligning perfectly with a cultural moment when women were stepping more boldly into careers, leadership, and self-expression. Beyond its design, the wrap dress became a defining product for Diane von Furstenberg, elevating the brand into a global fashion powerhouse. It was more than a trend. It was a uniform for empowered living. Universally flattering across body types, it provided versatility that allowed women to transition seamlessly from professional settings to social environments. Decades later, the wrap dress remains a cornerstone of DVF's identity, continuously reimagined through bold prints, modern fabrics, and updated cuts. Its enduring relevance is a testament to its original brilliance, proving that true innovation in fashion is not just about aesthetics, but about creating pieces that resonate across generations. But what makes DVF remarkable is not just its origin story, it is its ability to evolve. As the fashion industry faced disruption from digital transformation, shifting consumer expectations, and emerging technologies, DVF made a deliberate choice. It would not remain anchored in legacy alone. It would innovate. One of the most forward-thinking moves came through its collaboration with Google on Google Glass. DVF became one of the first luxury fashion houses to explore wearable technology at the intersection of style and function. Through the DVF Made for Glass initiative, the brand designed frames and lenses that brought aesthetic sophistication to a highly technical product, even showcasing them on the runway. This was a signal to the market. Technology was not separate from fashion. It was becoming part of it. From there, DVF expanded into immersive retail, reimagining how customers engage with the brand. Through its partnership with Salesforce, DVF introduced DVF 360, a three-dimensional virtual shopping experience that allows customers to explore its flagship store digitally. This was not just browsing, it is exploration. consumers can move through curated spaces, interact with collections, and in some cases, step inside the creative world of the designer herself. It transforms retail into an experience that is accessible, engaging, and deeply personalized. That personalization is further enhanced through artificial intelligence. DVF integrated AI-driven tools, including Salesforce Einstein, to deliver predictive product recommendations based on customer behavior, preferences, and purchasing patterns. At the same time, the brand embraced virtual fitting technology through partnerships like Style.me, offering highly detailed 3D fitting rooms with advanced rendering capabilities. This solved one of the biggest challenges in e-commerce: confidence in fit. Customers could visualize how garments will look and feel before making a purchase, reducing friction and increasing satisfaction. Inside the physical retail environment, DVF is just as innovative. Through its collaboration with MasterCard, the brand introduced digital enhancements that bring products to life. QR codes provided rich storytelling behind each piece, while computer vision technology equips store associates with real-time insights into inventory and customer demand. This was data-driven retail in action, where technology enhances both the customer journey and operational efficiency. Beyond the store, DVF extended its presence into the connected home. Through its partnership with Amazon, the brand launched limited edition DVF designed Echo Dot smart speakers, blending fashion aesthetics with everyday technology. The collaboration featured 3 distinct patterns: Midnight Kiss, Ikat, and Twigs, as part of Amazon's Build It program. It was a subtle but powerful move, reinforcing the idea that fashion is not confined to the closet. It is part of a broader lifestyle ecosystem. And perhaps one of the most strategically important innovations is DVF's commitment to circular fashion. With the launch of Rewrap, a peer-to-peer resale platform powered by archive technology, DVF is embracing sustainability while extending the life cycle of its products. Posted directly on the DVF e-commerce site, customers can buy pre-owned items or list their own. Sellers receive 70% of the resale price in cash or 100% in DVF store credit. This initiative aligns with shifting consumer values and positions the brand within the growing resale economy, where authenticity, longevity, and environmental responsibility are key drivers. Diane von Furstenberg has been increasingly vocal about the role of artificial intelligence in shaping the future, and she approaches it with both optimism and urgency. She has emphasized that AI is not just a technological shift, but a cultural and economic one, redefining how industries operate, how creativity is expressed, and how decisions are made. For Diane, the conversation around AI is not simply about innovation, it is about inclusion. She has pointed out that if women are not actively involved in building, coding, and training large language models, then the systems that shape the future risk reflecting a narrow and incomplete perspective. In her view, AI must be developed with intention, diversity, and awareness because these systems will ultimately influence how society communicates, consumes information, and understands the world. She has also underscored the critical importance of women stepping into roles across technology, from coding and engineering to leadership and strategic design. Diane's perspective is clear. Women cannot afford to be passive observers in the AI revolution. They must be architects of it. By contributing to the development of algorithms, data models, and intelligent systems, women bring essential nuance, ethics, and lived experience into technologies that will impact billions of people. This is not just about representation. It is about responsibility. Diane frames it as an opportunity for women to shape the future of intelligence itself, ensuring that emerging technologies are not only powerful, but equitable, human-centered, and reflective of the full spectrum of society. What we see across the DVF initiatives and her mindset on emerging technology is a brand that understands one fundamental truth. Relevance is not maintained by tradition alone. It is sustained through innovation. DVF has successfully balanced its heritage of timeless design with a forward-looking strategy that integrates technology, data, and immersive experience. The technological advances taken on by DVF sound very current. However, what's most impressive is that most of the tech integrations that we highlighted were launched by the brand between 2014 through 2018. DVF showcased what keeping a brand on the edge of cutting edge of technology looks like. She and the brand are case studies in taking risk in emerging technology and leveraging them intentionally. They perfected the concept of keeping a brand anchored in legacy and tradition while being future-focused. For entrepreneurs, innovators, and leaders watching today, the lessons are clear. Build something meaningful. Stay connected to your customer. And when the landscape shifts, do not resist change. Lead it. Today, DVF stands at the intersection of fashion, technology, and experience. It is no longer just about what you wear. It is about how you engage, how you discover, and how you connect. So the question becomes, what does the future of fashion look like? If DVF is any indication, it is intelligent, immersive, and deeply personal. I'm Venezuela, and this is Beyond the Brand.
Beyond the brand. Let's go. Beyond the brand. Luxury legacy.